Yes, hi student. The today topic is female reproductive system unit 4 in medical surgical 2. Okay, gynecology means if you are studying the abnormal condition of the reproductive female reproductive system, that we call as a gynecology. Okay, in this we have to discuss about anatomy, physiology, menstruation cycle, assessment, management, and specific gynecological emergencies we have to see. Okay, just before going to topic, we have to see the introduction. What is gynecology? The branch of medicine that deal with the health and maintenance and the disease of women. That branch of we call as a gynecology. Okay, the most of patient that you will encounter will be expressing either abnormal pain or vaginal bleeding. Most of the patient having the problem of that menstruation. Okay, maybe they have that abdominal pain, expressing maybe either abdominal pain or a maybe heavy vaginal bleeding. Okay, that gynecology is a branch of medicine that deal with the health maintenance and the disease of women. In this, we have to see the anatomy, physiology of the female reproductive organs. First, anatomy and physiology of female reproductive organs. There is an external genital and internal genital. External genital, it will be a accessory functions, protect body openings, important role in a sexual functioning. Internal genital, most important organ for the reproduction. The ovaries, fallopian tubes, uterus, and vagina. These are the most important organs for the reproduction. In this we will tell the ovaries will be there, fallopian tube will be there, uterus will be there, and vagina also will be there. There is the two external genital and internal genitals. Okay, next, external genital is a perineum. There is a must part is a perineum. There is a muscular tissue that separate the vagina and the anus. Okay, in this the perineum, it will be muscular tissue will be there and it will separate the vagina and the anus. Mons pubis, fatty layer of tissue over the pubic symphysis, that we call as a mons pubis. Labia, structure that protect the vagina and the urethra. That structure will protect the vagina and with urethra, that we call as a labia major. Next is a clitoris, vascular erectile tissue that lies anterior to the labia minora. Urethra drain the urinary bladders. Okay, urethra that is drain the urinary bladder, that will come under the external genital. Internal genital, there is a vagina, female organ of copulation, birth canal, outlet of for menstruation, uterus, site of fetal development. Okay, that site of fetal development. Then fallopian tube will be there. The fallopian tube, what is the function of it? Will transport the egg from the ovary to the uterus. Okay, it will transport to the egg from ovary to the uterus, and the fertilization usually occur here. Ovaries, primary female gonads will be there. Okay, these all things come under the internal genital organs. And the first, uterus, the site for fetal development. Two major part will be there. Body will tell the corpus, and cervix we call the neck. Okay, there is a tissue layers will be there. Endometrium layer, myometrium layer, and the perimetrium layer. There is a three layers: endometrium, myometrium, and perimetrium. These are the tissue layers of the uterus: endo, myo, perimetrium. Okay, female reproductive anatomy. Okay, female reproductive anatomy, in this you can see the image. There is a pelvis, so it will be there, ovary will be there, uterine tube will be there, uterus will be there, vagina and labia majora, that come under the female reproductive anatomy. What now we have to see the menstruation cycle. The monthly hormone cycle usually 28 days. Okay, it will be a estrogen and progesterone influenced by follicle stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. Prepare the uterus to receive a fertilized eggs. Okay, it will receive the fertilized egg also. The onset of menses. Okay, the onset of menses, known as menarche, usually occur between the ages of 10 and 15. Okay, if the onset of menses will be start, that we call as a menarche, starting of menstruation cycle. And menopause is a pause means stopping. In this the menstruation cycle will be stopped, that is a we call as a menopause. Okay, Phase of menstruation cycle, there is a proliferative phase, secretory phase, ischemic phase, and menstruation phase will be there. 4 phases will be there in the menstruation cycle. Okay, next, first is a proliferative phase. First 2 week of the menstruation cycle dominated by, in this there is a 2 week of menstruation cycle will be then dominated by estrogen will be produced. Uterine lining will gradually thicken and become engorged with blood. In this, what will be happen, the uterine lining will become gradually become thick, okay, and it will become engorged and with the blood. Day 14, what will be happen, such the LH hormone is the loosening hormone will be there, ovulation occurs, follicle develop the corpus luteum. Okay, if fertilization occurs, okay, if fertilization occurs, egg implants in the uterus. Okay, if fertilization will be occur, egg will be implanted in the uterus. If not, the endometrium shed is normal menses. If the fertilization is not happening, what will be, the endometrium shells will be normal in menses, that is come under proliferative phase. Secretory phase stays immediately surrounding ovulation. If the egg is not fertilized, the woman estrogen level drop sharply. Okay, progesterone dominant hormone during the phase. Okay, next is a ischemic phase. Estrogen and progesterone level all fall without fertilization. The endometrium breakdown, vascular changes cause the endometrium to become a pale and a small blood vessel to rupture. In this, what will be happen, if fertilization is not happening, okay, if fertilization is not happening, because of this, what will be happen, the vascular changes will see. Okay, vascular changes will see, and because of this endometrium that it will become pale and a small blood vessels is to be rupture, ischemic phase. Next is a menstruational phase. Menstruation, ischemic endometrium is shed along with the discharge of blood, mucus, cellular debris. That is ischemic, जो endometrium है, it will be shed off. Okay, and because of this, what will be happen, the blood, mucus and cellular debris will be come out. Okay, a normal menstruation cycle depend on the regular pattern. Okay, pre-menstruation syndrome. Okay, in this there is a pre-menstruation syndrome will be there. Symptoms include breast tenderness, engorgement, transient weight gain, bloating, excessive fatigue, and or craving for a specific food, and migraine headaches. These kind of symptoms will be included in this. Okay, in this, what will be happen, there will be a ischemic endometrium is shed off. Okay, and because of this, what will be happen, the blood, mucus and cellular debris will be come out. Okay, and this is what will be happen, premenstruation syndrome. Symptoms include breast tenderness will be there, engorgement will be there, transient weight gain will be there, bloating will be there, excessive fatigue will be there, and craving for a specific food, and migraine headache will be there. This come under the menstruation phase. Menstruation phase is a menopause. Menstruation occur until a woman is 45 to 55. Okay, it is happening if it is until a woman is 45 to 55 will be there. Menopause signal the cessation of ovarian function and the cessation of estrogen secretion. Period decline in frequency and length until they ultimately stop. Surgical menopause, hormone replacement therapy also they will be in the menstruation phase. Next, we'll see the assessment of gynecological patient. Okay, assessment of gynecological patient. The most common emergency complaint of women in the child-bearing years are the abdominal pain and vaginal bleeding. Okay, often due to problem of reproductive organs. Mostly they have problem of the abdominal pain. Okay, they conduct an initial assessment. We have to do initial assessment, focus, history and physical examination as normal. We have to do the initial assessment we have to do, and the focus history we have to collect from the patient, and we have to do the physical examination as normal. Conduct yourself professionally. Okay, if patient is reluctant to discuss transport while treating any life threatening, we have to discuss with the transport while treating any kind of life threat condition. Okay, next, history we have to do the initial assessment sample. We have, does the patient complain of pain, use PQRST, there is a dysmenorrhea while the pain while the menses there will be pain will be there, dyspareunia will be there, associated sign and symptoms will be there. Has she ever been pregnant? This gravida priority abortion means if they how many times she conceive, okay, how many times the abortion will be will be there. Document last menstruation cycle, medication of any kind of taking their contraceptive medicine. These all history we have to collect from the patient. Okay, these are the contraceptive method. We know there is a type of different type of rhythm method will be there. Cortis withdrawal method is a condom with diaphragm, spermicide, intrauterine device will be there. Oral contraceptive birth control pill is there. Devo Provera and tubal ligation. There is a different kind of contraceptive method. These all things we have to inquire from the patient. How birth control works: two type of pills will be there, estrogen and progesterone only. Okay, two types of medicine will be there. Physical examination, respect patient privacy. We have to respect the patient privacy, be professional and explain all procedure to the patient. Observe patient, check vital signs, assess bleeding or discharge. Do not perform any internal vaginal examination in the field. Abdominal examination we have to do. These things, physical examination we have to do for the gynecological patient. Okay, now we have to how we can management of gynecological emergencies. In this management of gynecological emergency, general management of gynecological emergencies focus on the supportive care. Okay, that supportive care we can give, like administration oxygen, assist ventilation as necessary, treat for shock if indicated, intravenous therapy we have to give, cardiac monitoring we have to do, and that constitution also we have to do. Hemorrhage control we have do not pack dressing into the vagina. We should not do pack dressing in the vagina. That is a hemorrhage control. Okay, specific gynecological emergency will be there. Will be a pelvic inflammatory disease is there, ruptured ovarian cyst will be there, cystitis will be there, mitlisymage, endometriosis, ectopic pregnancy will be there. These are the some kind of specific gynecological emergencies. Okay, next first we'll see the pelvic inflammatory disease. Infection of female reproductive in the tract. There will be a bacterial infection will be there, viral infection will be there, fungal infection will be there. Okay, in this what will be happen? Bacterial, viral, fungal. The most common cause of PID are gonorrhea. Okay, the most common cause of pelvic inflammatory disease are gonorrhea. Because of the mostly the gonorrhea, the person will get PID, pelvic inflammatory disease. Pelvic inflammatory disease, predisposing factors, multiple sexual partner, prior history of PID, recent gynecological procedure or an IUD, infertility result from scarring of the fallopian tubes. In these are the some kind of factors for the pelvic inflammatory disease. If they have multiple sexual partner will be there, and there will prior history of any kind PID, and the recent gynecological procedure will be there, infertility result will be there. Sign and symptoms: abdominal pain may intensify either before and after the menstruation period, worsen during intercourse. Okay, patient may walk with a shuffling gait, yellow, fall smelling, vaginal discharge, mid-cycle bleeding. These things will be happen in come under the these sign and symptoms come under the pelvic inflammatory disease. And the physical examination: appearance reveal ill or toxic patient, moderate to severe abdominal pain, worse with palpation, rebound tenderness may not be present, fever may or may not be present. Treatment: definite treatment is IV antibiotic, pre-hospital treatment is supportive care. Okay, that we have to give the definite treatment is antibiotic, and pre-hospital is a supportive care. Next condition is a ruptured ovarian cyst will be there. Cyst is a fluid filled pocket. Okay, is a filled with fluid, and usually the result of rupture follicle. Corpus luteum cyst is often left in its place. Blood cause irritation of peritoneum, result in pain. Okay, the physical examination for that moderate to severe unilateral abdominal pain will be there, may radiate to back also. Dyspareunia will be there while doing the urination, pain will be there, irregular bleeding will be there, or a delayed menstruation bleeding will be there. Cyst may rupture during a sexual activity or physical activity. The cyst can be ruptured. Okay, vaginal bleeding may be present. Next is the cystitis, that urinary bladder infection. Okay, usually result of bacteria, may progress to kidney. Signs symptoms: abdominal pain, urinary frequency, pain or burning with urination, dysuria. Okay, low grade fever, that is cystitis. Next is the merge, mid-cycle abdominal cycle. In the mid-cycle, mid only they will get the menstruation cycle, abdominal pain, peritoneal irritation during a follicular rupture, usually self-limited. Signs and symptoms will be unilateral lower quadrant pain will be there, low grade fever will be there, and treatment is a symptomatic. Okay, next, endometritis, infection of the uterine lining result from the miscarriage, childbirth or gynecological procedure. If it is an infection in the uterine lining will be there because of miscarriage, childbirth, gynecological procedure, then that example is dilatation and curettage, DNC. What is the sign and symptoms? There will be a mild to severe lower abdominal pain will be there, bloody fall smelling discharge will become, fever 101 Fahrenheit to 104 degree Fahrenheit, so Fahrenheit temperature will be there. Onset of symptoms usually 24 to 48 hour post procedure. Complication of endometritis may include a sterility, sepsis and even death. If there are complication will be there in this, there will the sepsis also will be, even death also. And in the case of endometritis, condition in which endometrial tissue is found outside of the uterus, most commonly in the abdominal cavity and the pelvic cavity. Tissue respond to abdominal changes associated with menstruation cycle, usually seen in women between the ages of 30 to 40. Okay, it is usually seen in women between the ages of 30 to 40. Sign and symptoms: there is a dull, cramping pelvic pain, dyspareunia, abnormal uterine bleeding, painful bowel movement. These kind of sign and symptoms we can able to see. Next is ectopic pregnancy. There is ectopic pregnancy. It is the implantation of fetus outside of the uterus. Okay, and that normally the implantation will be happening in the fallopian tube. Okay, but it's happening outside of the uterus. Okay, that is the implantation will be happen in the uterus, that it will go through that fallopian tube. Okay, and that it will that implantation is happening outside the uterus, that because most commonly the fallopian tube, most commonly it will happen into the fallopian tube. Okay, it will be implanted in the fallopian tube. So severe unilateral pain with referred shoulder pain, the same side shock and late or missed period. Management of gynecological abdominal pain: administer oxygen, establish intravenous access if indicated, make the patient comfortable and transport. Non-traumatic vaginal bleeding, rarely seen in the field unless it is a severe abdominoplasty. Menorrhagia, excessive menstruation flow, be alert for sign of shock. Spontaneous abortion, miscarriage. Okay, most common cause of non-traumatic bleeding will be there, often associated with cramping, abdominal pain and the passage of clot and tissue, cancerous lesion, PID and the onset of labor. Okay, management will depend on the severity, initiation of oxygen, absorb blood flow, never back the vagina, transfer any blood or tissue to the hospital. Causes will be blunt trauma, any kind of sexual assault, blunt force to lower abdomen, foreign bodies inserted in the vagina, abortion attempt. Okay. In this, apply direct pressure over laceration. Source of bleeding may not be readily apparent. Apply cold pack to hematoma. Establish IV fluid. Potential organ rupture may lead to peritonitis and transport to the patient. Next is the sexual assault, the most rapidly growing violent crime in the India also, and there 60% never reported. Male victim present represent 5% of reported sexual assault. No typical victim of sexual assault. Most victim known as assailant. Is a crime of violence. Then we have to assessment, medical treatment, psychological support, legal document. Victim of sexual abuse should not be cautioned about the incident in the field. Respect the patient modesty. Protect the seam, handle clothing as little as possible. If removing clothes, bag each item separately. Do not cut through any tears or holes in the clothing. Place blood article in your brown paper bag. Okay. Do not examine the perineal areas. Do not allow patient to change clothes, bath and dodge. Do not allow patient to comb hair, brush teeth or clean fingernails. Do not clean wound if possible. Okay, that state patient remark accurately, objective data, state your observation, patient physical condition, environment, or torn clothing, document evidence done over the hospital staff. Do not include your opinion as to whether rape occurred. Okay. Think you people understand. In this we discuss about the reproductive system of the female reproductive that we call as the gynecology. In this we have to study about the disease condition. Okay, the disease condition is pelvic inflammatory disease, we discussed endometritis, we'll discuss cystitis, we discuss so many diseases we discuss, and according to that we discuss about physical examination also and how we can do the treatment for that. Okay, thanks class.